Howdy. I thought about starting this game showing you all my equipment and like my route that I was going to take, but that would be a lot of menu stuff. In this game, we don't need to show you the menu stuff. We need to show you the game stuff. Alright, so anyways, here we are. Hold on, I gotta take this call. Interesting. You are a delivery guy, but more importantly, you are a delivery guy who's a part of a social network. That's why I'm giving things thumbs up. And you're fucking Neil Patrick Harris. What's his name? Liam Neeson. What is his name? Norman Reedus. You know how I remember that? It's Norman Reedus, and he has a fetus attached to him. So that's how you keep it in your brain. Oh, I remember this map. There's a couple of maps in this game. You travel across America. I know this looks like, you know, Greenland. Now, if we take a look at the map, just real quick, just bear with me for a second. We can see our objectives, and we can even mark them. So let's plot a route, okay? We'll plot a route from here to here. Plot a route from here to here. And we might have to travel, you know, around this line, but this is basically where we want to go. And this game is a walking simulator, but it's literally a walking simulator where if you take a look at your cargo, if it's not distributed correctly, see the weight underneath us? We want it to be, see that circle? That is our weight distribution, roughly. We want it to be centered as much as possible. So we basically want that circle. We want that cross underneath between our feet. We want that to be in the center of the circle. So the circle needs to move to that position. And if we hit triangle, we can auto-arrange our cargo, move a bunch of things around. It's still not good enough. The weight of everything we have, it's always going to be off-put because of our backpack and the fact we have this ladder. So really, I never want our good cargo to be on our legs, on the outside. See that? It auto shifts it for your weight's sake, but it does not care about the safety of your cargo. So auto arrange, I used to think it was really good, but it's actually thankfully not overpowered. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach this to our legs instead. You guys don't have to sit here and watch this. I like to take my time when I do it, so I'm going to do this really quick.
Attach the suit. Yoink.
Alright, now our cargo, the thing in the silver and the gold, those precious things are inside our backpack. That will protect them from rain and stuff. Tools, we don't need to worry about them being protected from rain because they last until they're broken, they have high durability, and we're not delivering them to anyone. They're cheap, they're for us to be used. Oh, we're about to be pinged by bad guys. I didn't mismatch the ping in time. So we just got tagged by some pirates. Oh shit. Alright, there's one. Whoa! Yeah, they're throwing spears at us. Thankfully, we're not carrying too much stuff. You know, when you're all off balance, it is very hard to escape. See ya, suckers. Now I'm gonna let them have the cargo. Whoa! No, I need that. That's medication for one of the elders. If we hold both triggers and press X, we can dodge. One of them got hit with the smoke. They are attacking us with lightning, right? Static weapons. Stuff like that will knock you out, not kill you. So our health bar, we still have a full health bar, but it'll turn yellow. And if they turn our whole health bar yellow because they repeatedly hit us with electricity, we'll pass out and they'll take all our stuff. Even our shoes, it sucks. Oh, here we go. Alright. Come on now. Ooh. I may have taken a hit, but oh, it was worth it. Oh no. Boom! Oh. Yo! You should never jump in water without scanning it first to see how deep it is. That was too risky. Oh, we're losing balance. Giving up. Thank God. It makes sense why they gave up. They're more likely to give up if you cross water and if they knock a bunch of cargo off you. Once they get some stuff to take from you, they're pretty happy. They don't need to take everything. And that whole situation could have been avoided. The scanning, you can prevent the scanning from happening 100% of the time. It's a simple like timing mini game. I just forgot to do it because I haven't played this game in years. Yeah, I know that was pretty overwhelming. That's a lot of stuff, but you have to realize I'm at this point probably, I don't know. I think you're supposed to be about 10 hours in. I've played this before, so I'm here pretty early, pretty quick. Okay, so there's one of our destinations. This is where we can drop off the prescription medication. Whoa. The terrain here is not very stable, so you can slip pretty easily. Running is fine, you can catch yourself. Sprinting is a little more risky. You can still catch yourself, but you better be quick on your reflexes. Oh, the engineer's right there. Damn. We want to take a shortcut around this, obviously, because who doesn't want to save time? It also raises your score the faster you deliver things, but that doesn't really matter, unfortunately. That's just for you, for your own personal, like, goals to have fun. Looks like someone might have put a knot down up ahead. Rachel slacking. Thanks, partner. So a real person put that there in their game, just like Dark Souls. And because it's there in their game, and, you know, one person used it in another game and liked it a bunch, and like if a bunch of people like something, it'll show up in more people's games. It's almost like it becomes more canon, which is kind of a fun way to think of it. Ceramics there, yeah, that's nice, but I'm gonna worry about dropping our stuff off first. Okay, so we can actually mark that from here, can't we? There we go. And now we just take a relaxing stroll. Alright, water again. Yellow is fine. We can walk through this. Yeah, it's a little tough and it takes a lot of energy, but we'll be fine. You can always stand still and recover. And we can always drink some water. It's actually Monster, but 2019, this game is sponsored by Monster. Damn it, Kojima. Overall, we got... What? I thought we were going to get a B. I personally would have given that a B. You should get here with much less damage than that. To be fair, I am trying to talk and play, which I'm terrible at doing. I'm notoriously bad at. But we just unlocked something really cool. So, yeah, we connected him to the internet, so now we can see his name. The Engineer. And we can see, you know, him more clearly. He's not so blurry. So I think he wants me to test out something for him. I think he wants me to test out, yeah, the power skeleton.
Sam,
I'll let them explain it.
active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
We're about to get a call. Hold on.
One prepper way station. 2 to go.
Likety, 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 like. I just like to pay it forward. I don't know why. Alright, so we got power skeleton, because you can't have stuff on your legs while this is equipped. The power skeleton runs on batteries. It lets you carry more weight. See, we're at 250 kilograms possible carry weight, whereas before it was like 130. So that's pretty great. See the battery in the bottom left? And this was put by another player too. So anytime it's another player, you definitely give them likes. You want to encourage people to do stuff like this. Man, the grass looks so good in this game to me. Okay, so we got our power legs. We can pick up more missions. but I'm trying to keep it simple. We've got way too much equipment. Let's drop off some of these grenades. We don't need all these grenades. That's what most of these boxes on my body are. So I'm going to go into the share locker and I'm going to donate some of these grenades. So grenades on my back. We're putting them here in this online locker, my grenades, where we'll not be able to pick them back up, but other players can use it. And if someone does take our equipment, we're going to get a lot of experience and likes. See, we get some likes just for donating. But if someone actually grabs from it, you bet your sweet ass that we're going to get even more donations. So let's see. If you hold a certain button, I'm trying to remember what it is. Is it triangle? Yes. Okay, that just offloads the cargo from your back, though. So we want to manage cargo. Attach the suit. These two things can go into our backpack. It's just, look at our center of gravity now. Everything should be in your backpack because that will throw off your gravity the least. Having things on your arms and legs, like boxes, really fucks you up. Now, you just saw me run around with a few boxes, but I was still stumbling around and stuff. Now I've got power armor on my legs, and I've got perfect weight distribution. You'll see how easy it is for us to travel around now. So we're going to travel to the old man next. Okay, there we go. Oh, I like to pick up any lost cargo you find. Sometimes it's just generated by the game. They'll drop some random cargo for you. So it could be like, oh, this is some CDs that were ordered by the doctor, right? On the map. And if you can return them to the doctor, you'll get a ton of points. So, or you can just take it to anywhere and drop it off, and it'll become a side quest for other players. Because when you go to any computer, you can be like, is there any lost cargo to deliver? And you can deliver cargo that was dropped by a player. Like, let's say my cargo gets knocked off my back. Like earlier, those bandits knocked that cargo off. That cargo is going to be taken by the bandits and put in their chest and be in their base. Now, another player in real life can go raid that chest, find my cargo, and deliver it for me. If they do, not only will they get as many likes as possible, I'll get some likes too. How crazy is that? It's super fun. This game is like, even though you don't play with other people, you still get the feeling and that feedback that you get from like normal social games. This game's not a good replacement for, like, you know, actual social games like Overwatch and Red Dead Online. Oh, those are two terrible examples, but I'm not saying that this is the same as playing with real friends in a game like Fortnite or PUBG, but it is so cool. It is honestly the coolest thing I've seen since like Demon Souls or Dark Souls. Maybe Dark Souls 2. Okay, so this is pretty useful. Watchtowers rock. Someone built this, and if we spin around, ooh, it just automatically tags all of the cargo, all of the little things we can use. You can even zoom in if you wanted to, and you can place markers from here if we wanted to for some reason. So like, we can place a marker again on our destination from here. You can even make this thing go further up. It looks like there's nothing else to be spotted. I can go back down. And this doesn't let you see the whole map, but it does let you see very far. That was so useful. This guy needs to get some thumbs up.
This one's for you.
I know I've been explaining a lot of technical stuff, but look at this. See here how underneath the 270 likes, it's level 1. And it's saying to go from level 1 to level 2, you need 32 chiral crystals and 400 metal. But he's got 0 of either deposited. If I deposit all the required resources, that will level up for him and his game and for everyone else who has it in their game. And now, My roommate could be playing this game at the same time, be at the same point in the story, and not have this tower here. Instead of having this tower here, they might have like a recharge, like a battery built by from someone else. You know what I mean? Every game, it's not random, but it's different depending on like when they decide to check the servers. You know what I mean? It's a very complicated system, but for me, I haven't run into any bugs or anything exploitable. It's actually really insane how they thought this out so well. Oh, another thing, watch this. So, see these lines here on the ground? You don't have to worry about this stuff. This is just me mentioning how the world works. So if you're like, this is too much to think about, you don't have to think about it. This is just me as someone who's beat the game twice and is playing again. I want to explain what's so cool about the world and what's going on behind the scenes. So see how it's blue on the left side and orange or red on the right? That's because on this side, this area, we're connected to the internet, basically. And we're able to share buildings and all this stuff. Any place that has not been connected to the internet, to the network, is like the Wild West. So once we cross this line, there's not going to be any player buildings out here. They're not going to spawn any yet. We need to come out here, find the guy who owns this territory, which is going to be for him. And once he likes us enough, he will actually join the network, and that's when it's like, okay, now you can use other players' buildings, and a lot of other things become available to you. So it looks like we might be able to climb up this way. That's good, okay. And then we can go up this way, but I feel like, yeah, let's make it a bit easier by placing a ladder. And then the ladder, when it falls down, it locks in, which is really nice. As you can imagine, this would be pretty useful for other players too. So hopefully someone uses this and gives it a thumb up. Okay, now that we're up here though, we don't have another ladder to climb up. Maybe right here? There we go. This is like a mountain climbing simulator too. You also get ropes that you can use as tethers to lower yourself down. You saw me use one earlier, but they work even when you need to hang and stuff like that too. It's pretty crazy. Everything like Breath of the Wild, that's mostly because you have like this backpack. And well, also the programming, it would be a pain in the ass, but this is more based on Kojima's like enjoyment and love of hiking. At least at the time when it came out. I don't know if he's still a fan. Hey, look how far we've come too, by the way. If we pull out the binoculars, let's see. That's where we started, down there. We've traveled 1,500 meters. Or what is that, 1.5 kilometers? The Elder. This is great. I don't want to... Well, we can drop down pretty far since we have, like, no equipment on us. You might be wondering how you heal or what happens if something breaks, right? Like, what if you run out of energy, like Monster Energy? What if you run out of health? What if your boots break, right? Well, if your boots break, shoes you can wear in a pinch, you can carry a ton of them. I'm only carrying 2, but I think you can carry quite a few. They break pretty quickly, but they will get you where you need to go. So once you get them, you just travel to somewhere like one of these places and have some boots made at a synthesizer or whatever it's called. Then, if you're out of health, there are a bunch of... See these little bugs on the screen? If you go to those, you will get these little guys that are like popcorn shrimp. You can carry literally like 1,000 of these, 999. They've even got a cute little face. Anyways, these will heal you. You can also carry blood bags, which will heal you. And you get utility pouches, which means that you can carry these without them taking up any space on your person. So there's like ways to heal in the field. There's, if you run out of water, right? If you run out of Monster Energy, that's okay. You refill it by getting your canteen wet. So if it's raining, your canteen will turn the water that touches it into Monster Energy. If you stand in a river, all the water that touches your canteen gets turned into Monster Energy and put inside your canteen. It's the future. So yeah, if you're ever worried about what do I do if my stuff is breaking when I'm out, you can go and travel. What I like about this game compared to a lot of other games is if you were just doing side quests and stuff, you can go so long gameplay wise without being uninterrupted. It reminds me of Dark Souls 1, where when you're playing Dark Souls 1, you can put it in and basically play until you beat the game just with a few handful of skippable cutscenes, you know? Like, there's not a lot of big loading screens or anything like that. There's pretty much only 2 maps, you know, which is a good thing. It means that you're not constantly having to fast travel around. Okay, we're going to deliver this stuff. But yes, I really enjoy that in this game you can pick up a bunch of cargo that's delivered to like 4 different areas, and you can just spend like 40-50 minutes delivering them all back to back to back, you know, as quick as you can. Just getting a ton of experience and leveling up. You can basically level up forever. It doesn't do anything, it's just, you know, it's prestige for online. Alright, the old man might take a while before he'll join us. Yeah, really good condition, huh? 8% damage, by the way. That's 92% perfect. This is going to be an S rank. This is an S rank even though I stood around and talked to you guys about how to play it for half of it. Here we go. We're going to see how much it levels us up. Cargo condition. Really good. Don't know what miscellaneous is, really. Bridge link, you definitely want to level up your bridge link. That actually changes how the game works. It changes your like capabilities and how much you can build and stuff like that. It's very good. These guys talk a little bit about the backstory, which actually is fine. It's better than the long cutscenes, I think.
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile.
The story in this game is very bizarre.
Part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic Cairo network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their Cairo printing facilities to replenish your supplies. They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their minds after the fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
That's fucking riveting. I mean, they're explaining why the game's working the way it's working, but it is at the end of the day the same as reading your Amazon contract. It's like, yeah, terms and conditions, very interesting. I love how he gets lifted off his feet by the internet, makes him cry. That's how Kojima felt the first time he, you know, downloaded movies off the internet for free. He's like, I can watch Terminator 2 for free.